your number, just come wiggle on it.
This is your girl Tiffany, and I have all three, the Lone Star Connection. Here I have Stack, Lotto, and King Cut. And I'm just gonna go through and basically come out with it, you know, what all the females want to know. What?
King Cuddy. Really King Cuddy.
King Cuddy? I'm sorry. King, okay. I rephrase that. King Cuddy. Since, you know, Lotto gonna get it straight. He's the outspoken one. King Cuddy. Okay, let's start with Stack. Are you single or taken?
Y'all really want to know the answer?
They really want to know.
I just true, man. Don't be over there lying.
Say, y'all know me. I'm a single. Single, man. What for? I don't know why.
I don't know why. I just look at you.
No, man. I'm single to the game right now because actually I want to build my empire up. It's cool to have somebody with you while you doing this, but it's kind of hard to have somebody with you because you're busy all the time and they want the quality time, they want this and they want that. You cannot give it to a person when you're in a relationship unless they down with you from the beginning. That's why a lot of women don't understand what the business I'm trying to do. When I'm trying to do something, I say I got to go out of town and do this. Oh, you do this when you got this. So right now, ladies, I'm just staying single until I find somebody who's really just gonna be down for it.
Come on.
Okay, what about you, Lotto? Single, taken?
Man, me, I got a woman, I got a wife in every city I go to, man. For real, man. I got a woman in every city I go to. For those of you that's watching, I got one in every. Now don't mess with those. Nah, I'm just outside joking, man. I don't mess with those. I mess with women, but I know, you know, but anyway, man, I'm single, man. I ain't got no woman, man. I'm 29 years old. I got a 12-year-old son. I'm trying to get me and him right, you feel me? So when I get us right, you know, whatever. I'm trying to get to this money. Like I said, I ain't got time for pillow talking and laying up and all that. You know what I'm saying? I was in prison. I'm 29 years old. I probably served down there 4 years of my life in prison, so I had no problem getting one on myself. So, you know, to my ladies, if you really want to get at me, man, let's get on some money. That's what we can get. You feel me?
Okay, and let me make sure I got this. King Cuddy, right? So, single or taken?
Yes. No.
Oh, yeah. Single and taken?
It's a yes.
Hands on who you at.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I plead the fifth.
Oh, really?
No, officially I'm single.
Okay. Well, there, ladies, you have it. They're all single. Yeah, that's a good thing.
I'm not looking for you, but if you find me, it's all good.
Right.
Okay, and another question the fans may want to know. So, will we be able to get another hit CD from you guys? And if so, would you all three be in the forefront, or would, you know, one of y'all take, you know, the back work, you know, do some of the background
Since I'm the handsome one, no, I'm just joking. Man. It really is up to my boys, man, on what they want to do, man. You know, I was talking to my partner this morning actually about recording a few songs, but I don't have time to really ride in that lane right now. So I'm ready to get this movie money, this film money, this DVD money. And, you know, for shits and giggles, if my boys want to put something together, I know how to get the money, you feel me? I got the recipe for this shit, so we can go ahead and get it in. But right now, it's not just a focus of mine, but if we ever want to get in there and do something, we can. We definitely got chemistry.
Yeah, just the same way with me, you know. I know what First Class is up against, you know, same thing. I do the videos, the interviews, the promotion-wise. So, you know, it just depends what they also want to do. I'll be glad to do another hit song with my boys, come back out, you know. We down to do anything ready. When they ready, I'm ready.
Yeah, you know, like I said earlier, you know, if we do something, it's probably more than likely gonna be for fun, at least starting out, you know. We have a love for music, you know. Sometimes you gotta express yourself with music, you know. And doing that with people that you love, you know, is just the way to go. But I wouldn't mind putting something out to put some of these lames to shame, because it is from pure asinine
showing real hip hop is.
Swag. If I hear the word swag one more time, you know, when you live with your mama, you know, when you live with your mama,
yeah,
but yet
pure.
These people not even investing, not dissing nobody, but man, invest into yourself, man. Invest into your music, invest into your career, invest into yourself as a brand. You know what I'm saying? You want to invest into them Jordans, you want to invest into that hotel room with them drugs if you want to lay up with that little broad, or vice versa, little mama, if you want to, you know, or show out for that nigga, you gonna help him buy little old video games. That's what he do, because that's the type of niggas they out here fucking with is video game niggas. You see what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? We really ain't got time for it, man. So invest into yourself, man. That's what I do. That's what my man do. We always been into that. Invest into ourselves, man. I remember I knew all about top quality audio equipment because my man, he always invested into the best audio equipment for his car. You know what I'm saying? Beat your block up. So you gonna invest into what you like, and it's gonna, you know what I mean, do what it do. But if not, you just gonna spin your wheels, man. If you wanna be out here for tennis shoes and look cool for a few women, that's cool. Do you? But get out my way, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm really doing this. I'm really trying to get bread doing. Not trying to. I'm getting bread doing this. So that's what that is.
Yeah, it's basically like I tell everybody, get back in the lab. I'm like, I get demos, and I'm like, damn, dude, did you let your mama hear this or your homies hear this? Don't just go in there and record something, write something together, throw a mixtape together, and just say, hey, here you go, and you just want to try to sell it on the street. Be honest, I'm really not gonna buy it if I never heard it. And you know what I'm saying? And if it's not banging, I'm not finna. Just like you say, man, we're not finna mess with garbage. I'm not. We could turn garbage into something. I would love to, but dude, you got a lot of people like you say, man.
Time.
Dude, you go spend $100, $150, $100, $200 on Jordans and a piece of chain and clothes, but you can't get nobody get somebody to give you some quality music, some banging tracks. You don't even want to pay $50, $60 to go in the studio, but you want to go pay for some other stuff. And that's what we didn't do. We didn't do that. If we had the money, we gonna get it. We put our money together, we gonna go get this banging track. Hey, before we go to the studio, we gonna put our money together, we gonna get this. Hey, we didn't have the money to smoke the weed, we had the money to smoke the weed. We had the money to buy no clothes, fuck it. We worry about this music. It's quality, man.
But you got to understand, we kept clothes and weed back then, but trust me,
how we do that, man?
I don't know. We just stayed high every day, all day.
Every day, 24/7.
We never lost focus on what we were supposed to do. At the end of the day, we was timely, and they kept me on point. Like we were joking off camera earlier, like I was a youngster, man, and this when who I first came around, even before I went the whole other route with TA and them, was my people here. And, you know, we always invested into ourselves, man, and all that, you know, trying to just smash up on the next chick that's trying to get on y'all label and all that shit lame and tagging for the birds, man. It's about business, man. Get some money, man. All that trying to, you know, run around here and parade like you this and you do that, man. Take that aluminum off, my nigga. Go put on some beads or something.
He's serious, man. It's just funny, man. But like, when it was time for us to practice, it was time for us to practice. You know, if one slack off, hey, both the other two gonna be like, hey, you slacking off, hey, you doing this. Now y'all used to like one slack off, say, man, I'm finna go smash this broad, man. And y'all let it go, okay, dude, go ahead. No, he ain't finna go smash the broad. Y'all need to get, hey, y'all need to get on the game. Let's get on this. No, man, it's like if I wrote a lyric out and if like, they looked at it, man, this don't sound right. Half y'all don't even let y'all homeboys look at your lyrics. Oh yeah, that sound tight. Be honest with them, say, man, that don't sound tight, man. Look over your lyrics together. Hey, just gonna rephrase this, and that's what people not doing. They just going in and just putting anything together. Don't put nothing together. Be on your homeboys' asses and stuff, man. Be on their tails.
We used to rehearse.
You gotta have
rehearse. That's what I'm saying. People, y'all come on stage and just do. Your stage appearance is everything what you do in your rap game. Anything.
We had a show. We used to rehearse weeks ahead of time, man. We sit just like we sit in front of this camera. And I still got some of them tapes somewhere. I've seen them before. We'll put up a camera in front of us, and we had like our own stage. And we'll rock the camera and kind of see where we was messing up and seeing how people had the flow. Like it was kind of like, not saying a routine. We didn't do no dancing, but we just had our movements routine and patterned down, like where certain people were gonna stand during certain parts. If maybe we went to a venue and there was only 3 mics, we already knew how we were gonna work the mics. If it was 2 mics, we knew how we were gonna work it. If it was 1 mic, we knew how we was gonna work the mic amongst us. Like, and that's what we was on, man. That's how I came into the game, like at 15 years old. So I didn't really, when I started doing this on my own and having artists of my own, I already knew what to expect. Like, look, we need to rehearse, we need to work on this, we need to work on that. You know what I mean? But the game is very, very, very different now. But I use still some of the principles and fundamentals. It's like basketball, you got fundamentals, you know what I mean? So we use some of them fundamentals still to this day.
Okay, well, being that it's been years since you guys did something together, from each one of y'all, what, you know, besides, you know, Lone Star Connection, what is it that, you know, you guys are doing for yourself now? What are y'all out here doing? I'm gonna start with King Cuddy.
You know what? I'm grinding day to day with a regular job. You know, and at the end of the day, I realized that in the world you need certain things, or certain things help you in life. health insurance, you know, benefits, you know, straight up, you know, having that money, steady money that you can count on day in and day out, and then the skills that you can develop in the workplace are very beneficial throughout the rest of your life. And not everybody wants to be an entrepreneur. You know, Pete got this entrepreneurial spirit, you understand? Whereas I may not really, even though it's something I can do, entrepreneur, that might not be what I want to do. You understand? Whereas, you know, Stack, he may have both sides of the coin. He may want to do his whole game. He may want to run several different angles. You know what I mean? So we all have those things, different things that we bring to the table, which is, and we understand each other. You understand? So that's why we were an effective team. You know, we had. I feel as if together we had something that a lot of people are just missing. You know, coming out with music. I'm very, unfortunately, I hate to be the one that's negative, but I'm very disappointed in the music industry, you know, as a whole. Only a handful of artists are putting out anything worthwhile, you know. And the people that really deserve it never get heard, you know. And there's ways for that to happen, and hopefully through these different ventures that we're talking about here, through Mob TV and through Crush TV, excuse me, you know, like we said, I'm smoking a lot.
And your brain cells are gone.
Brain cells gone, but for real, through those avenues, I think that these guys open up ways that, you know, that people that should be heard can get out there. And again, us three, period, what we did back then, we were the trendsetters. Nobody was out there trying to perform. Even the people who were so-called popular in the music game, locally, 254 Street Bosses, whatever, people that were known for putting out albums, they weren't out there doing the performance grind. And now you got people following behind that. They don't know where they got that idea from, but they got it from LSC. You know what I mean? They got the idea to try to secure a gig and actually perform. But then they're not putting the work ethic behind it. They're not practicing. They're not getting their stage game. They're just going on stage with a whole bunch of their friends or whatever. It's all a popularity contest. You know, it seems like they're putting out mixtapes and videos just so they can get friends on Facebook. You know, and women, and a little local couple of local attention.
The local brawls that everybody that ran through it, everybody that in the city running through. Like everything operates in circles, man. People run in circles and squares, man. And the same circles as in Dallas, the same circles in Houston, the same circles in Waco, Austin, Satoy, wherever you at. So people move in circles, man. And circles amongst circles. And like, y'all wasting your time, because I promise you, you're not trying to knock off this broad, wasting your time. The next nigga that already knocked off, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, my old hoe is your new hoe, you feel me? This type shit, so.
And I'm trouble, man. That's why and black women have one of the highest HIV counts, you know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why, is because that's where everybody's mind is I want to do this, get a little fame, whatever, and then the simple women, you know, that out there in the street, they're like, oh,
and men too, vice versa.
You know,
vice versa. He did a show. You know, let me give him something. Really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not knowing this dude just is, come on, your husband or your man that you're cheating on to get his dude, so, you know, your nigga probably got going more than what he got going, but all that don't matter. I'm not trying to hate on nobody's game.
Yeah, but we seen that. We done that.
Seen it. We've been through it.
We do that. Like, we get off stage and like, oh, this is LSC, Lone Star. We go to the club, this is Lone Star. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they throw shit at us. But back of our head, we knew, like, we can't lose our focus off what we're trying to do, y'all. We're a group, that's what we're trying to do. And then we're like, okay, we'll smash, you know, we going about our business.
And I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't focused back then how I should have been, you know what I mean? But it was a learning experience. Like, I met a lot of people that I still mess with to this day through my people here. And, you know, we always connect, and people always, where E? Where Raw? Where's Stack? Where Big E? Where, he's not even Big E no more.